Hi everyone and welcome back to SunBurst Tarot, where today we're going to be doing a reading on Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. Congratulations to them. They are engaged. So very happy for them. I know they've been dating for a while, and I know a lot of people were invested with Selena Gomez and her relationship, as her relationships have been in the public eye for quite a long time and for the majority or almost all of her life. So really want to say congratulations to her and Benny to both of them. So I just did a quick read into let's looking at their relationship, their dynamic, the engagement, just both of them individually. How are they all doing? And then I did see a Taylor Swift comment that was left, and people are like, ooh. So I did do a little bit of a read into how is Taylor and Selena's relationship in the current. So if y'all are interested in that, feel free to stick around. Otherwise, news and announcements. If y'all are interested in a personal reading with me, you can do so using my website link down below. Otherwise, if you want to join YouTube members, you can do so using the link in the pinned comment. You get access to exclusive readings like this early, members only lives, and you're going to start getting access to my notes for free at a higher tier. So I have started a Learn With Me series. We're currently doing Learn With Me astrology, where I'm going through the basics of astrology as we're learning to read natal charts and kind of getting what are the planets, how do you read a birth chart, what are different things that we need to know. So you guys get to learn alongside of me, and I do have notes that are free for you guys to use, peruse, and have as you guys listen to my videos. So with all of that, thank you so much for listening to me. Disclaimer, remember, everything I'm saying is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. No facts here, y'all, just my opinions, psychic downloads, and the such. So if you want to use what I'm saying to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So with all of that, thank you so much for listening to me, and I will see you guys in the video. Hi everyone and welcome to the reading. So we're just going to do a really quick energy check-in. Congratulations to Selena Gomez and her now fiance Benny Blanco. So congrats to them. So I just wanted to come in here, some happy news comparative to things that we have been covering here on the channel. So I wanted to just take a look at the energy of how they're both doing. How's everything? What's the energy? How are they doing? And the such. And then I also wanted to take a look in at Taylor, because I saw she had made a comment on the post as well. So let's take a look-see here. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull 3 cards for Selena, 3 cards for Benny, and then just some energy, 3 cards for energy in between them. So we have Selena, then we have Benny, and then we're going to do the energy in between the two of them. Ooh, okay. So, are you guys gonna try and all get on? Okay. So we have Selena up here. So she's currently showing up as the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So I do think that this is something that she's been wanting for a while, but it's been like, what am I doing? Is she happy? Is like her energy really happy in this relationship? Yes. Yes and no. Because with the 9 of Wands here, this also feels like this is, I don't know what happened, but 9 of Wands here, it's like she's been holding on to this for a while. Her relationship, I think they've been engaged for a little bit longer than what they've been saying. Maybe not too much longer, but maybe like a few days longer. I mean, letting their friends and family know before the Instagram posts going out. But over here is the 7 of Swords upright. So again, it does make me think that there is something on the sly going on, not in her relationship, but just kind of when it came to this engagement. I think they just kind of kept it under wraps for a while. I know there was rumors like a few months ago that they had been engaged, but it's like those were kind of false ones. Yeah, they just haven't been, yeah. Then we have Benny's energy down here. He's the Ten of Cups. He's extremely happy about this. I think he does see Selena as endgame for himself. Over here, though, with is just some challenges for the situation is the Eight of Wands. He had to wait a while. It does feel like when it came to the engagement, I do think he wanted to get engaged before this, probably quite a few times. And it's just like, it was never the right time. It was never the right time. It was never the right time. Eight of Wands reverse giving me like, this was a slow process, or a slower process than what I think he imagined it to be. Over here with the Ten of Swords as well, it does feel that there might be some people in his circle at the current moment that are, it's backstabbing and betrayal a little bit. Uh, but it does feel like there are some people in his circle that have maybe has rumors or stories or this, that, and the other thing that are kind of looking to maybe break them up. Do I see them breaking up though? No, because down here it's the King of Swords. This is them now telling the world contracts, businesses. This is the engagement, right? With the Seven of Wands here, people are gonna probably, there's gonna be news stories. Once you get engaged, people kind of now want to try and nitpick things a little bit more, and a lot more actually. So I do see those types of stories coming out for them here in the news cycle or in the gossip sections of things. But here with the Six of Wands upright, I think they're going to be coming out loud, proud, and in charge of their relationship. They're very happy with each other, it does feel like. And yeah, that's kind of just the general energy or vibe I'm just getting from both of them and just around the engagement. All right. Now I'm going to look into just how is Selena. I want to take a look into just Selena's energy from a little bit more of a bigger spread of how she's doing, just in general, not specifically related to the engagement. Just how is she doing, and then also looking at Benny and seeing how he's doing. So yeah, just wanted to do some really quick reads on him. I don't have too much time today, but I thought it would be something interesting for everyone. All right, so let's just take a look at Selena's energy here really quick. What is just her general energy at the current moment? Queen of Swords reverse. She's ready to cut a bitch. Why is this the Six of Coins? So it's because of the agreement, because of her relationship. She's very defensive of it, and I don't think she's going to take people, how do I put this? She's not going to take people like coming at her sideways, like in a good way. And not in a good, like, I shouldn't say a good way, but in a way that she's not going to lay down and let people talk shit about her. I think she's moving into her era of, you want to come at me? Come at me. If people want to say negativity around me, you say negativity. It's going to get thrown right back at you. She's in like, don't just, you want to cross me? Okay, fine. I'm going to cross you because you crossed me, I cross you type of energy here. From a financial influences kind of going on around here right now, Two of Coins. So this is a decision. I do think that there might be some, I don't know what this is all about. I think people probably behind the scenes are like, hey, you like, oh, he only did this to get your money. Like, you only did that. Like, this is like a financial thing. It's only for finances. Like, how are you so blind to this? And she's like, no, it's not. But seeing with just the money around here, there also could be issues when it comes to her career as well. What I'm kind of seeing, yeah, because the hopes and fears here, I'm just going to speak my truth. You want to come at me sideways, I'm going to come sideways back at you. Hopes and fears here is the Ten of Coins reversed. The industry isn't happy about this move or this decision. Why? Or like the challenge between that is the Three of Cups. There's someone close to her, probably production or like a producer or like a manager, someone who's like more in the career aspect of her life, that is not happy with this decision. Maybe this is a publicist. Maybe this is a PR firm or someone that she works with that does her news and her media cycle. Because what I'm getting here is that people aren't happy with this decision for some, like, or a decision that she's made in her life in somewhere. People, especially in her career, like someone's not happy with her direction of her career, and they're like, oh, so now you're engaged to this person, and now it's kind of like dragging her further away from like a specific career aspect or a certain direction that the industry might have wanted to push her into. Interesting. She was just nominated for a Golden Globe, I had seen, and because she's really starting to get into her acting career, and that's kind of where she started. And then I know she also did music, and I'm wondering if like there's a direction they wanted to push her into, but they see her marrying a music producer as being maybe we don't want you to go in the music direction. Maybe they want to push her in a acting direction. I'm not sure. This is interesting because what's going for her is she's coming at it from a place of being overconfident or yeah, this is this aspect of being overconfident in where you're at. Here in the past, Eight of Wands, I made this. I was going in this direction in a very fast moving direction, and then here in the future, the Three of Coins. But now I'm going back on it. I do think that she might be stepping back from acting, or she's stepping back from something in her career. Uh, Definitely, this could be acting, this could be music, this could be a brand, this could be a business. There's something that they were like the industry wanted to push her in a direction that they wanted to push her in, it feels like. And now she's like backing away from that direction, and the industry isn't happy with it because like we put money behind this, but now you're kind of letting it fall to the wayside. Or it's like you're now kind of like letting it go. So there's a direction they wanted to put her in, and now she's not going in that direction. And they think they're blaming it on the engagement with Benny. Yeah, they're blaming her not wanting to do something because of her engagement to Benny. What other information can we get here? But in reality, yeah, the Justice card reverses the decision she doesn't want to make. It's not a good one for her. She's letting things go because it doesn't serve her. She doesn't want to do it. I'm going to go do my own thing in my own direction and rethink this idea. Everyone's like, oh, it was all Benny. It was all Benny. But in reality, like, this is a decision coming from Selena. Like, Selena's the one who's like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go in this direction. It's not her getting engaged to Benny didn't have anything to do with her wanting to go in a different direction. This was all her wanting to go in a different direction than, say, the industry or people who have lots of money wanted her to go into. Interesting. Okay. But they blame it on Benny. But in reality, it was all Selena at the end of the day. This is her decision at the end of the day, and if people think that Benny controls her in some way, that's probably the farthest from the truth. He gives her a different perspective. But let's take a look here at Benny, see how he's doing with everything. What's Mr. Benny Blanco's energy currently? Just in general. He doesn't need to be anything specific to like the engagement or the relationship. So let's take a look. How's Benny doing? What's he kind of up to? What is Benny Blanco up to? All right. One more shuffle after this one, and then we will get into it. All right. What's Benny Blanco up to? What's his general energy right now? Six of Cups upright. He's thinking for the future. Six of Cups upright can be children, the past, thinking about memories, the good ones. Why is this? Because of the Queen of Coins reversed. He's thinking about something from the past, whether this is maybe an old business connection, whether this is like a mom figure of some sort, or he's like, hey, I'm getting into my next stage of my life. I'm thinking back on things that like, hey, this is something I didn't like that was in my life, or this is a person I didn't like in my life. And now it's like, hey, I'm going into this next chapter. So it's like, I need to go heal those things or let go of those things or reevaluate those things. This also could just be like a small amount of, it's like he probably spent a good chunk of change on that ring. But really, I'm just seeing like it's like we're going over past things and we're kind of letting that go. From a financial influence here, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, we are detaching. We're detaching from things that we just don't want to be attached to anymore. This could be maybe a toxic ex, a bad coworker, especially with the Queen of Coins. It does give me like a money sense. I do feel that this might be more in his family or a way that he might have been like, hey, I don't want this this person who's maybe been in my life to be in my life now moving forward. Maybe they haven't been a good person. Maybe they've been a little bit narcissistic. Maybe they've been a little bit more me, I type of mentality. The hopes and fears here is the Five of Cups, which is just healing, moving on. I really do think in Benny's energy, he is moving on from someone personally in his life that has not treated him and or Selena well. And he's like, I want to move on from this. I'm looking to heal, move on, go to that next stage. Hopes and fears here, the Knight of Coins reversed. Again, I do feel that this is a motherly figure to him, or maybe an older sister, or someone who's had an effect on him. This could even be an aunt, just a Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles. Because over here with the Knight of Coins, has he done work with Post Malone before? Or, because this is Post Malone on the card, and I do feel that he's afraid that he's going to not be, like, the unseen obstacle here is the Knight of Coins reverse, which is all kind of sometimes being stuck in the mud where you're kind of at. And it's like, I do feel it's like, I know I need to move on from this situation, but I'm struggling to move on. I'm stuck here. It's like, what do I do? Do I kind of axonate communication over here, or do I stay and kind of just bear the brunt of the negativity that's being thrown my way just in his energy? The other thing here, Ten of Cups, this is all family, guys. Ten of Cups, this is like your family, your immediate family. Again, I do feel like he is very much in a sense of wanting to let go of a family member of his. What's going for him? He is unhappy currently with the situation at hand, whether that's his mom, his sister, an aunt, uncle, someone. He is unhappy in that situation, and his unhappiness is feeling like, I don't want to keep feeling this unhappy because I have amazing memories that I want to make moving forward. So if I'm unhappy with this situation, well, I know I'm unhappy, so why am I staying in a situation that keeps me unhappy, right? Here in the past, the King of Swords, which is decisions, making legal contracts, binding, just a King of Swords type of energy. It's like, I'm kind of coming in, making those contracts, those lawyers, those other things. And here in the future, the Hanged Man, I do see him letting go of a family member pretty bluntly here in the future, whether that's a sister or a mom who's maybe not going to get invited to a wedding or to family gatherings or something else. Because it's like he's letting go of this energy that's just a negative thing on him that he does want to detach from. So that's what I'm seeing here for Mr. Benny. All right. Good for him if he's leaving behind negativity that just doesn't serve him in this next new chapter of his life. So next I want to take a look at, this is what people are probably curious about, because apparently Taylor Swift had to make her presence known and said, oh, I'll be the flower girl. So I wanted to take a look at how's Taylor feeling about the whole situation, because people are probably going to be curious. I actually just did a reading on Taylor and Travis. So, and how that's going, and Travis is having to behave because something happened there. I don't know what's going on, but Travis has got to be on his best behavior, y'all. And Taylor is just overwhelmed with a bunch of stuff. So let's take a look here at let's just take a look at the actual dynamic between Taylor and Selena. See how that's kind of going right now. So, okay. Taylor and Selena. So we have Taylor on the top, Selena on the bottom, energy in between. Taylor. Selena. Oh, shucks. That's not good. An energy in between. Okay, so for Miss Taylor up here, she's going through a death and a rebirth. I know her Eras tour just ended, but looking within just the context of this relationship, the death card, it's like this relationship has transformed. What it once was is not what it is anymore. It's changed. A challenge here is the Lovers. There is a disconnection between Taylor and Selena. It does feel like, in my opinion here, just that Lovers reverse is like a disconnection from other people, places, and or things around us. what's going for this or like kind of what's the advice is like you need to find balance, or they're trying to find the new dynamic between the two of them, or Taylor's trying to find that new dynamic between her and Selena, because it has changed, it has morphed into something that it's very different than what it was in the past to what it is currently. And I think Taylor herself is going through a major transformation as well. So it's like she's trying to find her new version of herself after this whole Eras tour. And now she is going into the next version of her, and that next version of her is having to relearn the relationship with Selena, who's a new version of her, who's Selena's going through a new version of her as well. So okay, looking down here with Selena is showing up as the Three of Cups reversed. I don't know how much Selena is invested in this relationship, or like when's the last time they actually talked, because Three of Cups reversed, it's like this is like the breaking up of groups or friendships or the such. This hasn't been this is something that hasn't been put out into the public and or internet yet, but it does feel like it could happen very quickly or very soon or shortly, because over here it's like this is a secret ready to be revealed. I don't know what's been going down or what Selena's true feelings are about Taylor, but it's like there's something it feels like that is looking to come out through the internet about maybe some unhappiness or people not liking Taylor, or there's like a little bit of a rift. Watch out for some blind items that might be coming out, most likely between Taylor and Selena. This could be like the jealousy rumors flying, or this, that, and the other thing. There could be some truth behind it. And if that comes up, let me know. We can read into it. But this is what it's kind of looking like here. Looking at the energy in between the two of them, it's the Judgment. This is, we're trying to express ourselves as we are new people, and like the relationship itself, it's like I need to express myself. This is like the truth is coming out about this situation. This is a Six of Wands. Our ego and prides are probably going to get in the way here a little bit. It's like people are like, how I would say this is Judgment. This is going to get brought to the public. There are things coming else to the public. There's ego and pride involved in this situation. That's going to have some people be like, that's not what I say, or like, instead of being happy for one another, I do see that there could be some jealousy forming on the underside of things. Just seeing that. Also here with the Knight of Wands, I do see that this could be coming out very quickly or rapidly or out of nowhere. Taylor could be one of the people that are coming at Selena sideways out of nowhere. Actually, no, it's not going to be coming at her sideways. It's going to be like, I've seen this coming for a while. This is something that we've like, feels like Selena and Benny might have discussed. This might be something in, but also just the comment of like, oh, I'll be the flower girl. Like, I don't know, maybe that's just me, but that seems like a very shady comment. Maybe it wasn't intended that way, and I'm not saying it was, but it feels very shady. And I'm like, Taylor, why do you feel that you're going to be the flower girl of the situation? I know it could be just like joking between friends, but it just does give me a slight pause of like, so you feel so less of yourself that you think that your relationship with Selena wouldn't get you in like a bridal party or like as a bridesmaid. You would rather be the flower girl to the situation. Just something that kind of came to my mind is like, hey honey, let's take a look at you and see like, why do you feel the need to be like the flower girl to something when it's like, if you're, let's be a little bit mature about this and be like, hey, you may be a bridesmaid to this and or something. So okay, that's just the relationship dynamic. And then I do want to take a look, do we want to, and I think what we're going to do next is I just want to take a look. I'm going to pull 3 cards as just what can we expect here in the future from Miss Taylor. And so yeah, just to kind of what should we expect coming here next as we're having this wonderful engagement, this happy news for Selena and Benny, because again, congratulations to them. So yeah. Oh, come on. Someone's not happy. Not within the relationship, but there's like an unease. The cards aren't shuffling very well, and this deck typically shuffles very well. So there's like a blocked energy, it feels like, for Selena and Benny. Something that's not being said, or just a blocked energy. in general, because it's like things aren't shuffling well. There's like everything's like getting like blocked up. So I do see that there might be just something that's not being communicated between the two of them. What's that all about? The Four of Coins. I do think that there is some worries about, not worries, but I would say just a conversation about finances that they might be having. Yeah, this is all about finances. Uh, and I think it's how they're splitting their finances. I think that's just a big discussion that they haven't had yet. When it comes to getting married, how is this going to look? What are we going to do? And there does seem to be quite a bit of worry about it. Why I'm saying that, Four of Coins is like, this is my giving of money to other people. This is how we're sharing our money. Things are kind of getting pooled together. Why is this? Because of the Two of Coins. We have two different income streams, two different people coming in. How are we separating our businesses? How are we separating our income? How are we merging our income as we're trying to get married? Is there prenups? Are there not prenups? Because the financial influence up here is the Five of Coins. It's like, I don't know if I want to give all my money to you, because what if one of us goes down, then the other one goes down with them? How do we kind of separate that in some way? Hopes and fears here, we're just going to be the Five of Cups. We're going to move on from this and just be happy. Unseen obstacles is that this is something that's going to come up pretty quickly or rapidly or out of nowhere. It's something that they're just going to have to discuss. And I think that's a pretty common discussion point, but I do feel like this is something that's like, before we move any further, like, this is like, we need to figure this out, and we're gonna have to really figure out how are we doing this, because it does seem like this is a worry over here. What's going for them, Queen of Swords, this is just a blunt energy. It's like, okay, this is what I'm thinking, this is how I'm worried about it, and just being blunt, very open, without a lot of emotions behind it, just being like point blank to the period, this is what I want, this is how I kind of want it, and if you agree with it, okay, but if you don't agree with it, then let's compromise or figure out a situation on how we're doing this. Because here in the past, the Page of Cups, this was something new, an emotional offer. We're kind of being naive, kind of jumping into this without maybe discussing this. But then here in the future, we have the Queen of Wands, which is just being assertive, being dominant, and just getting that kind of done. I also feel that there might be a fear here a little bit with Taylor. Queen of Wands, there's a cat. Taylor's a Sagittarius. So I don't know why she's showing up here, but I do see, like, between their relationship, that there are kind of some worries with just finances, but then there's also a worry of maybe some people being overshadowed, or someone trying to overshadow them in some way. So that's what I'm kind of seeing here for Benny and Selena, just as a general read. Really quick, again, congratulations to them and their engagement. I'm really happy for them. And again, thank you guys all so much for watching. If you guys would like to book a personal reading, feel free. Website link down below. Otherwise, if you would like to join YouTube members, you get to see videos like this early, access to exclusive readings, extended readings, as well as I just started my Learn With Me series. So I'm learning astrology. I'm going to be going through the Rider-Waite tarot deck, which will be done on my second channel. So if y'all are interested in any of that, I do have a higher tier where you're getting all the cool types of benefits, and then you're also going to get access to all of my notes and or free things for like digital downloads with that. So if you're interested, go check that all out. I'm super excited to start this up. So thank you all again so much for watching, and I will hope to see you guys in the next one. So bye.